Alright, I think that's enough dilly-dallying for the moment. Sorry about that. Just the usual technical difficulties of trying to get this old equipment to work, right? Okay, yeah, it's me. This is me. It's what it do. Uh, Welcome back, everybody. I am. I know I probably don't sound like it, but I'm really enthused to get back into Xenogears because last night I had a lot of fun. And despite the fact that I was wandering in the desert for maybe 5 minutes or so in circles, um, I guess kind of a second sense of intuition came to mind, and I figured out what to do to progress the story on my own. So I'm proud of myself for that. But anyway, yes, let's get the well, I suppose you don't want to say that we want to get the introductions out of the way, but we have to get the introductions out of the way. I'm Aveno059, coming back to you with my continued playthrough of Xenogears. I am a variety streamer. My main jam used to be Final Fantasy 14, but the latest content of that game is just, I don't know, it hasn't really been hitting me the way it used to, so I kind of decided to stop streaming that and jumping into variety. It actually allowed me to branch out into new titles, especially during the month of October, where I basically streamed for pretty much every day that I could that month. It was mostly exclusively horror games, which I ended up finding some really interesting ones. Um, I know there's one Darkwood that I did not get to finish, mostly because I'm pretty sure people have sped run that game, but I chose to get more involved in it and kind of draw it out to just kind of play the game, not rush myself through it. And I did not finish that one. Eventually, I will get back to finish it. But there's a whole bunch of other games that I haven't technically finished that I will eventually get to after I get done with Xenogears and finish those out. God, I hope you're all doing well. Um, it's been kind of on and off raining here and there today. Yesterday it was full on just rain, just full downpour, pretty much the majority of the day. Uh, so if you're out here in the West Coast like I am, I hope you're staying safe and that you're in a place that's providing you shelter for you. Because I know there's a lot of flooding going on, especially down going towards Sacramento. I know that much because my sister has been sending me a bunch of uh, clips from people. I guess I don't know if they're like off of TikTok or they're from the news stations or whatever, but it's it's absolutely devastating to see the flooding that was going on there. So if you happen to be in any of those areas, well, I hope that you have made it out safely, that you're well enough on your own at the moment. Granted, it's flooding. There's gonna be all kinds of damage. I know we had that hurricane or tropical storm, whatever they upgraded or downgraded it to in Florida like last year, and a couple of friends that I had made through Twitch last year. It kind of became kind of connected with them, well, more so than just, I know them off of Twitch, or, I interact with them every now and then. It's like, no, like these people have become more endeared to me than just that. And so to understand that they had to flee their homes because it was within the general area of that sort of thing happening, I'm just glad that they made it out alive, that they're safe, that they're doing better now. So really, if you're in that situation or wherever you happen to be is coming to that sort of situation, I hope that you're able to make it through. So, but anyway, enough of the downer news, I guess, because it's life. But things happen. Well, so far, other than the small loading issue with the PlayStation, which again I'm going to be expected to experience, I did end up checking out another streamer last night. Okay, let me see. I gotta look up the name again. Here we go. Oh, see. Wow, what do you know? It was actually just talking about the streamer, and here they are. They show up right up at the top of my timeline. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and make sure that I actually load that information up, because I want to make sure that I get the name right of this streamer, because they seem pretty cool. And I think it might be nice to chill out them for a little bit. Let me go ahead and give them a shout out. Tragic on Twitch. Let me go ahead and, well, if the thing is not displaying properly, I'll go ahead and put their link there in the chat as well. You go ahead and check them out, twitch.tv/tragic-on-twitch. They're a retro gamer. And last night they were playing Clock Tower 2, which Clock Tower it's definitely one of my favorite retro games. And eventually, if I can find a copy of that and I'm able to play it, well, I definitely want to be able to check that one out. Mostly the music is really what I like about that game, but yes, Tragic on Twitch, they're just very, very open and welcoming streamer. And if you're into retro games, I would definitely advise checking them out. You know, go ahead and give them a follow. Oh, it was a lot of fun last night to just hang with them. And yeah, we made some new acquaintances last night as well during our Xenogears stream. Let's see. Well, no, that thing's gonna have to take a while to go on cooldown, but I guess vocally, I will give a shout out to DJ Davis. They stopped by, gave me a follow last night, and then I woke up this morning and I kind of checked them out. They're playing Chrono Trigger, which is my favorite JRPG of all time, and honestly, I think it's the most important JRPG that has ever been published and released. If you haven't played Chrono Trigger and you're into JRPGs, I would definitely recommend giving that a playthrough. It has a very, very good replayability, because it was also the first RPG that technically introduced the concept of New Game Plus, where you can start over a new game, but keeping your characters at the levels that they were when you last beat the game. So, yeah, and after that, I noticed there's several games that started to bring the concept of New Game Plus to their platforms and whatnot. But that being said, yeah, I got Xenogears to play, so let me push the button. Here we go. Technology, it does work. It's amazing. Very surprised that as rudimentary as it's been, and that I've had to just kind of go about figuring out how to, well, finally got this technology to work. And I noticed last night that my mic was actually kind of low, so I adjusted the gameplay volume. So hopefully my voice comes through and it's not at the same level as the game, or the game's overpowering it. I think it may be due to the fact that I haven't really had to speak a lot as of late until, going through this. And yes, we were in the middle of escaping the Santa Cruiser. Let's see, where were we? believe we came this. Did we? Yeah, we came this way. We're on the third level of the sand cruiser, trying to escape, and we're obviously going to be assaulted immediately. Well, as immediately as that would lead me to give him the Ukigumos. Wait, what? No, he did not give him the Ukigumos. Give him the Senretsu though. Give him Chuck Norris roundhouses up in the air. Bam! Look at that. He likes that. I don't know, Faye just likes to end things with a punch in the gut. And I don't blame him because it works, but again, this is absolutely. And wow. Okay. This time, bro just said, "Yo, I'm not standing for that. You're gonna shoot a bullet at me." He's just like, caught that bullet in hand. He's like, "No, 0 damage." Strange. The Pokeguma is not working with Saitan, which is kind of odd, but okay. As long as the enemies are dying, that's all I really care. Yeah, no, I mean that's essentially what it was at that point. Okay, good. More healing items, which yes, I should use because Faye is like half health. And I know I have abilities that I could use, but what's the point of using the abilities when I have tons of items that I can use? Okay, so we come this way. What's down this hallway? Nothing. Probably treasures around here, and the game's gonna deliberately want me to get the treasures, but also lead me into danger because the sand carrier is currently pincer attack. Wait, these guys are new. Strange, yeah, he's not. I don't want to use the Senmetsu yet. Wow, they actually finally attacked Saitan for once. And he's just dodging it. Like literally, like the only thing that's even damaging Saitan is the fact that the sand carrier is thinking, and that's odd. Like normally, I guess normally the input for Ukigumo is up up down, but I just hit up down on that, and I'm not really sure why. Because I know his is his Senretsu is activates that way. But I know the whole concept behind getting into battle and learning and performing abilities relies on your battle combinations that you use. Wow, that dude just... Okay, so I've literally just been absolutely overkilling them then. Oh yeah, well, he learned Mufu. Okay. The new ability, and we ganked their hats just straight up. 3 dudes dead. We don't care. We're stealing their hats. What's up with that? Okay, I guess I have to jump on that. Okay, please cooperate with me. Okay, well I guess it's not gonna let me jump on that. So why bring me here? If there's a ladder. That's why. And that leads to the upper level, but I feel like there's something here that I'm not seeing because the screen is kind of dark and I can't really adjust that. Let's just run from these guys at this point. Fine, running. It's perfectly fine to run away because, like, I'm just trying to get out of this place. Like, why put that there? If you don't want me to get up there. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to get up there, but the game it's teasing me, like saying, haha, We put a bridge up here that leads to somewhere, but you can't get up here. Just because if there is something up there, I'm going to want to get to it. It's going to bother me if I can't. And yes, I can jump up here. But is it worth getting up here? I can't really... Okay, so I guess there's... Because there's that piece there that's like a bridge, and then there's all this. So why create a bridge if there's no way to get up to it? And it doesn't really lead to anything that I can visually see anyway. Anyway, yeah, whatever. It's making me waste time, I don't know. We're in the middle of a sinking ship. I'm over here trying to figure out what's on the possibly non-existent bridge. Okay, so we're... Okay, we get to the outside and the doctor just decides to run off. That's quite excellent. Amazing, even. Oh, okay. Up train, yep. So the dock is operating the crane, and I have to get through the well doll. Okay, I'm supposed to jump off? Does he want me to go back in? Like, okay. Oh, right. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting that this game literally allows you to jump. I'm so used to original JRPGs that you cannot jump at all. Can I? Yes, I can. Oh, that's what happens. Okay, I had to know. I had to know. I simply had to know. But did I take too long? Did I just game over myself? Oh, do I start over? Okay, so it's... Okay. I'm literally being timed to do this. Okay, so it's just gonna start me over again. Well, lesson learned. Me and my stupid inquisitive nature is... Yeah, you know, whatever. Just use the language because my stream is not set for minors because of the language. And at this point, if it's whatever. I have my videos here on Twitch. If YouTube decides they want to punish me, it's whatever. I don't care. I fucked around and found out. Okay, that's just what it is. And if I happen to just be using foul language too early in the video, well, eat my ass. Yeah, okay. Well, he says a few minutes. He didn't exactly say like how many minutes, because I don't see it. There's probably a timer somewhere, but I don't see it. So let's just... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know where to go. Let's go down. There's a... He said there's a switch for something. But that's fine. No, I'm getting out of here as soon as I can. As soon as I can avoid all these battles. I feel like being in these fights is actually eating away from my time to be able to escape. I need to readjust my camera to allow me to see where I'm going. Go up here, that way, go up, this way. We gotta, yeah, because otherwise the treasures would have like reappeared there, but they didn't, like, at all. Okay, wow, that was actually filling up a lot faster than before. Okay, this way. Oh, come on, guys. I'm trying to escape. See, I need to leave you here to... Oh. Oh, so I can't escape this. Interesting. This man is literally taking bullets. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Bad. No, it's punch, 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 punch. All the punches. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, so it didn't reset my progress, at least. Well, my character progress anyway, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do Mufu. Yo, what? Yo, that was sick. That was pretty sick. Admittedly. Whatever. From the Chuck Norris roundhouse to the punch of the gut, because apparently that's base specialties, punching them in the gut. Well, yeah, that's always the artificial difficulty. Really? I'm on the ladder. On the ladder. Well, at least I can run away from these. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Go. We don't got time. Alright, gentlemen, we don't have time to play. We ain't about that life. We need to get out of here. Okay, and... well, I figure if it keeps my character levels and the fact that I open the treasures and I don't have to go back to get the treasures, then there's no point in trying to... oh, and there go the dogs. Wonder what they're barking at. Probably like one of the stray cats that are running around. Come on, come on. Come on, get across. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh my god. So close. Oh. Oh yeah, it's definitely more visible now. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Alright. Let's go. It's crazy to think that this was supposed to be Final Fantasy VII. Okay, we're in the crane, obviously. Yep, there we go again. Of course. It's your robot. It's your Gundam. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Okay, so now we got the robot up. Right now, it's like bust out the hand and be like, "Come with me if you want to live." All right, let's get out of this conundrum. Leave those poor desert refugees and rebels to think to their deaths at the mercy of pirate assault and the possibility of a Sarlacc being underneath the sands. Because that just seems kind of odd that you would sink in a desert if, you know, if it's not like quicksand or anything. I just want to finish that off. We'll get more water later. Hope you're all doing well. You're being thoroughly entertained by my insensible ramblings. I mean, I could definitely. Okay. I gotta take care of this. Hold on a moment. Okay, we're back. Crisis averted. Dogs are just, being dogs. Okay, let's see. Oh, Dr. Saikan Uzuki. Sack your sackles. Tickled your utrickles. Wow, huh. That's quite a way to put it. Well, there we go. That's happening. That is happening. Now people need to know. Yep, sack my saccules. Or sack my saccules. And tickled my utricles. Enough for one lifetime. Now everyone will know. Yes, even China. I'm not exactly sure. Um, that's what the doctor said. Apparently, I sacked my saccules and tickled my utricules. Well, I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Yes, and welcome in, Dragon 54455. Thank you for joining me. And this my first time going through Xenogears. Well, uh, God, what else do I say? Because I love it when I love meeting the new people that I've met here through streaming. And I just hope that I'll be entertaining enough for you to stick around. But if not, hey, I still appreciate the visit. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to follow me. I do appreciate the follows, but if you just want to hang out, chill, if you just want to lurk too, that's fine too. Like I said before, uh, even if you're lurking, if you don't feel like engaging with chat, that's fine too, because your presence here means that I'm not on this journey alone, and I appreciate the company. But anyway, thank you for stopping in. What have you been up to? And we got my buddy KK as well. Give a shout out to KK the Warrior. Last playing Kurohyo Ryu ga Gotoku Shinso over at twitch.tv/KK the Warrior. If you're into some really awesome, well, I don't know, would they technically be fighting games? Because I know the last one that I got to catch you playing was Ashura's Wrath, and I suppose that might be considered a fighting game, though it's probably more in the vein of action with a smidge of fighting influence. But still, if you're into just seeing some really awesome action fighting games and just really cool content, go check out my buddy KK the Warrior at twitch.tv/KK the Warrior. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And thank you so much for dropping in, dude. I'm finally able to stream at a, I suppose, reasonable time for the majority of the world. Because I mean, I know you're all the way over in the UAE, aren't you? So yeah, I guess it's good for me and being able to be available at a time that more people are awake or they're active. Because I know there's some people that have wanted to come by and watch the streams, but because of the ungodly hours that I keep. I end up streaming at a time that they're basically either asleep or they're working because they live on the other side of the world. And that's still, I'm still not used to that. Still not used to being able to say that there's people from around the world that actually come to watch my streams. It's so, it feels mind-blowing to me. I mean, I know it's for most people it's probably not that much of an anomaly because it's the internet, it's all over the world. It's just I guess I'm so used to being in the states, and my whole interaction with a lot of people was kind of limited to those time zones. So it's nice to be able to branch out and make connections for you know throughout the world. I mean, I'm terrible at connecting with people, but still, that's beside the point. It's just I'm glad that I'm able to be here, and yes, I see that my microphone is not muted, so I haven't just been spewing this out while muted the whole time because that would have been absolutely silly. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. But yes, again, thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate the company. Ah, man. Okay. Oh, so he yeah, okay. Okay, I just made the joke that he was like doing the Schwarzenegger thing with his hand stretched out and they all come with me if you want to live, and apparently he actually was writing in the hand all this time. Oh, god. I mean, I don't have to imagine that if it was muted. There's been I think at least two streams that I know of for sure that uh for pretty much 2 hours of a 3 hour stream, my mic was muted the whole time. So yeah, it has happened before. I'm completely aware that it can happen. It just sounds. I probably should like create some kind of visual representation so that way I know that my microphone is actually on. I mean, I'm sure there's something that does do that, but more so being in the vein that I can actually see it along with my chat can see it. Because I mean, if I do something like that, it's obvious that my camera isn't on because I have the visual representation that my camera isn't on. But yeah, I think maybe I mean I don't necessarily need to do it, but no, maybe it might be a little helpful to me. That way I know visually when my microphone is on, other than staring at my little keypad and knowing that it is not on or off. Okay, but Saitan actually was writing in the hand. But anyway, yeah, thank you for stopping by, Dragon. What have you been up to, actually? I should it would be rude of me to just completely pass that over, but I'm interested. What brings you to the stream? Hmm. So it looks like the Gundam is adapting to him. Oh, is this dude again? Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Kiki. I think I might have actually been away. I didn't even see that you raided in. Oh man. Oh man. Jeez. Thank you for the raid. Jeez. Okay, so it's the pirate guy. Yeah. Again, sorry about that. Like my chat is well. I don't really have a lot of my chat window open. But yes, again, yes. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Well, hopefully I am as entertaining to your viewers as you are to them. Um, if not, I do apologize. It's just I'm still getting used to this streaming thing, but and if this Xenogears, it's a very story heavy game, so if reading is not your forte, well, too bad. It's story heavy, and I'm gonna read this stuff because I'm gonna want to know what's happening in the game. So this guy's talking about honor when he's the one that literally decided to be a pirate and try to yeah. What? Okay, well now I have to fight him. He's gonna go on about honor when he's the one that literally started to sink that ship. Yeah, we're not. Well, he doesn't. It doesn't matter to him. Okay, he's judging a book by its cover. Please don't tell me this guy is gonna be the Xenos of this game. Like, I don't want to fight, but he's like, no, battle. Oh, we're not gonna leave the... Why would I leave the gear? I'm being ridiculous, sir. Oh, he's got tentacles. He's got tentacles. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's... I think it's, I think it's more so the fact that this technically... Well, first off, it was supposed to be a sequel to Chrono Trigger, but then they put... I guess they put the development off that, and then they started to push it as being... it was supposed to be Final Fantasy VII instead of what we actually got for Final Fantasy VII. And then it kind of... The production kind of moved to obscurity till they got... I mean, I'm just kind of formulating based off of the snippets of information that I've been told about it. But I guess eventually they got enough funding for it to become its own thing, which is pretty awesome because we ended up getting the entire Xenosaga just based off of this game alone. Oh yeah, thanks to Squaresoft for building the initial roots of the entire Xenosaga, and that I think it's Bandai that ended up picking it up as the publishers now. So that's essentially why we haven't gotten a remake of this, because technically the rights to the IP now, I think they either belong to Bandai or the original creator. Just he's being stubborn and doesn't want to let the IP go to Square Enix. But yeah, it's a lot of controversy in that whole issue. Okay. Gotta fight this guy. Again. Okay, so he's Brigadier, and oh, my accuracy invasion is down to that's not good, that's not good. He's gonna whip me with his tentacles. Yo, I'm getting like Street Fighter callbacks, because that looked like the Ryu with the like the 2-punch hit and then the spinning uppercut. Interesting. So being able to combo in the gear depends on the speed of my input, versus with just being the normal character. Of course, I have to build up attack level. and then I can pull off a combo. But the fact that, like, even if I do that, if I ever just hit one thing... Oh, okay, so it's actually going to allow me to? Because that's... Okay, I know... Oh, okay, next time. Next time in the gear, because it gave me the option for Raigeki. I have no idea what that does, but I want to see it happen. But yeah, I guess you can kind of see the influence with Ruby Weapon. Oh, okay, so I was right. That's why things sink in the desert, because it's quicksand. Oh no, it's oh yeah, oh yesterday when I was fighting one of the bosses, there's an energy blast attack that's basically like it's a freaking Kamehameha. So I'm kind of wondering why or what Raigeki actually does. If because if I've already got a Kamehameha, what is it technically going to do if I use Raigeki? It's gonna be like some like laser cannon from the sky or something. Like, I'm not gonna kill you. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. And he's sitting there holding the shotgun. Yeah, he's not an abyss soldier. Dude, you literally tried to kill me, and then you're just like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. It's just a prank, bro. Yeah, you need to Bart Bart Simpson. He's about to tell me to not have a cow, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, concentration camp. That's well, that's only after the fact that you literally tried to attempt to take our lives, that you helped us out. Of course, you've never seen this model before. It's a brand new model. Oh, he's being tsundere. It's like it wasn't like I wanted to pilot it, Baka. Oh, okay, so we actually did get sucked in by the quicksand. 1,000 Charles. So apparently, Charles are a measure of a unit of measurement in this world. Igneous rock. He's rambling on to himself. Well, you're gonna have to call a truce for now. Otherwise, you're both gonna die in there. And so I guess I get this pirate dude as my next party member. What happened to the doctor? Oh, so they did get rescued. Is that the doctor? Is there anyone who is almost dead with no arms and legs or in need of an abdominal operation? Okay, considering that they were fired upon, yeah, and I can understand asking about being almost dead with no arms or legs. But that last one is very specific. Like that would be like I guess that would be like being on the Titanic and just you were just informed that the ship hit the iceberg, and the ship is obviously sinking. You make your escape in one of the lifeboats that happen to have been attached to it, and I guess you're a doctor. I mean, that's obviously the doctor right there because you can see his little hair thing coming off. But it's just so weird to like, just just to imagine that situation. You know, you're in the middle of basically like ice cold waters, and you're trying to make your way to escape, and you ask, oh, is there anybody that's cold or thirsty or uh, you happen to have any injuries or general injuries, or the last thing you ask is if you happen to be having a burst appendix. Like what? Like where did you come off with that insinuation? Like it's too hyper specific of a question. Like oh god, imagine further that you're that you're literally this guy, and your one moment of glory that you've been preparing for your whole life is to give someone an abdominal surgery, and you get to this point and you really want to show off that you're a specialist with abdominal uh surgery and that sort of stuff, and then you're just like, well, no, nobody has an abdominal obstruction. You're being absolutely crazy, dude. Okay, so the doctor did make it. Okay, so they know each other. I mean, did you not get the idea that you're literally in a desert that has quicksand? That might have happened. Okay, okay. I understand the need to create a search party for your dude, but you literally just told them to, well, the guy said like, yeah, we can't find him. We're still gonna search for him. Do we have the permission to go to? And Sigurd is just like, yeah, whatever. Just go look for him. I don't know where he is. And then they take off. The doctor's like, oh, so what happened to him? And then Sigurd's just like, oh, he fell into a hole, like right over there. Like, it's almost like Sigurd knows where he is. He just deliberate. Well, I don't know if Sigurd is a male or female at this point, but it. Well, we'll just keep it anyway. It's just the fact that Sigurd told them to keep looking for their dude, knowing full well that he fell into an underground cave, and you're just gonna tell him to just go look in a general area that you don't even you don't give them specifics. See, there's you know where he is. Why would you tell your guys to just comb a general area like you don't know where he is? Like that's just it's I don't understand how these people have been pirates this long, and they don't know how to navigate these types of conundrums. That's crazy to me. Oh, see, this is we're getting into Star Wars territory again. There's just no such thing as coincidence. It's the Force. Of course, we can't call it the Force because obviously that would violate certain copyright. something is about to happen. Like, you know what's gonna happen. You were there in the past. You know specifically what's going to happen. Why would you be so vague about it? Oh, wait, do we actually... Yo! Okay, okay, I'm down with this. We actually get to stay in the robots. And granted, we have to be these two, but we're in the robot. That's what's ultimately the cool part about this. Like saying this, like I said last night, the sound design of this game is also really awesome. Except for that one cutscene where the whole anime thing played out, and because of the age of the game showing, plus the console itself, we could not. Well, we didn't get a lot of audio that was playing during that, and I'm sure there was some really important exposition that played out during all that. Yeah, yeah, I know these are supposed to be called gears, but like I can't look at anything like this and not refer to it as a Gundam because damn it, it's a Gundam. Yeah, what is some kind of satellite? That's nice. What do you mean you don't think it's possible? Dude, I literally have a Kamehameha. I can just blast that rock out of the way. It's nothing to me. But let's see, can I know I was getting... See, I still don't... See, I cannot go beyond this screen. But I've been getting there we go. This is what I was looking for. I was right. I'll give him more attack. Oh, he already has one. Increases agility and does... Oh, that's interesting. Prevents camera damage. That's actually pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know if these equipments are specific to the unit type, but the fact that I guess I can get either more defense or increased response in defense. Can I... Oh, so they are interchangeable. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, no, that's actually pretty interesting. So not only do you have to level up your characters, you also get to level up your Gundams. That's pretty fucking cool. And I'm sure I will likely be assault... Yep. There we go. Now I get to find out, what is Raigeki? Medusoid. Oh, I don't like that. No, stop. So I have to build up attack level. Okay. Come on, let me do it. What is Raigeki? I need to know. Fine, I don't care. You're gonna die anyway. Now, let's see. What is Raigeki? I must know. Okay. Okay, that's his ability, Chain Whip. I did not get to see what Raigeki does, because reasons. Well, now I have to deliberately trigger another battle, because I have to know. I have to know what Raigeki is. I don't know that it missed, it just did not do anything. But damn it, I'm going to fight something that is going to be affected by it before I blow up that rock with the Kamehameha. Come on, fight me. And I need my need that Arnold call out to, come on, do it. Oh, there's gotta be something. Come on, there we go. Okay. Come on, let me do Raigeki. Whoa. Oh, that kind of looks like what's his? I think it's Angles. One from near Automata. What the hell is that? Oh, is that what Raigeki is? It's just a series of punches and kicks. That's actually kind of lame. Wow, I was expecting more. No, 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 not. Yes, eat the machine. This is, yeah, this guided shot. That was freaking Kamehameha. Look at this. You cannot tell me that is not a Kamehameha. Granted, he survived, but yeah. I can't do it that many times because it uses up my... I guess what is technically the MP in this game. But I had to use that to kill the desert dragon. Well, I know I say desert dragon, but it's kind of more of a euphemism because it looked more like a cross between a stomach and a bagpipe than a dragon. And my physical attacks weren't doing shit to it, so I had to literally had to hit it with 2 Kamehamehas just to put it down. Okay, now where's this rock? You so request that I explode with a Kamehameha. It's along this wall somewhere. Yeah, because I wasn't entirely paying attention to the fact that it's here, but more so the fact that, hey, there it is. So, no, that's not it. There it is. Alright, do the Kamehameha. So now he's doubting that we can break it. Do it. Show him. Dude, you literally just did a Kamehameha at one of those robots. Why don't you just blast it? Like all this time wasted that they've been pushing this boulder, and he could have just Kamehameha it out of existence. Would have been fine. Given the fact that I feel like my age is starting to show, these robots seem to have a lot of knee problems, and I can absolutely sympathize with that. Because, I mean, the only reason why we're in the desert to begin with is because the well doll had malfunction after the first major battle, and we were specifically looking for a part to replace in one of its knees because, like, the bearing, the bolt, and all that is just like it got absolutely fucked in that battle, so we needed to find a new one. And right now we're working with uh basically a replacement spare that it's not necessarily an actual repair or replacement for it, but it's working for now. And now to hear the fact that this dude's robot, his knee is starting to give out, well, that's just that is just too relatable, and I wish it wasn't. Well, yeah, I mean, you're supposed to taking it easy. Well, now he's gaslighting us. What an asshole. Really? You're gonna do this now, or you, you're being childish, man? We're literally. This guy is absolutely Xenos. He's like, no, fight me. Like, I don't care if you don't like me, dude. Do you want to live? We need to cooperate. Literally the name of the game right now. Okay, so what am I gonna be? Okay, so these guys again. Okay, so this guy just attacks with his tentacles just to begin with. And that doesn't really matter because I have all this health and you're not even doing that much damage to me, so what do I have to worry? See, look at that, just simple attack, just cut it out. Why do I even bother with this charge attack? And see, and he's like, that's like the second level up in like the last 5 minutes. Ridiculous. And these are half offensive, half defensive increases too. So I don't see what I'm supposed to worry about. I mean, I'm sure there's probably going to be some kind of like major boss down here, because why wouldn't there be? Gold nugget. I'll find out what that does later. I need to escape. See, and even if I don't move, I can still be attacked, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so I can't fall down there. I'm deliberately being forced to go up this way. Where does this lead to? Well, a straight pathway, obviously. But what's up here? Is there going to... Well, obviously there's going to be a random battle. Yeah, and I'm kind of tired of these guys already. You know, their death sounds, it kind of reminds me of yeah, that is definitely, yeah, they're those things, the enemy mobs, their death sounds, it kind of reminds me of the sound effect that happens in Metal Gear Solid when you get a game over. Hey, what the heck is with all the level up? Like, I hope that's just the gear and not our actual characters, because then I feel like I'm leveling up way too fast, too early. First, I say that, and then I'm gonna end up getting involved in a boss battle where I probably should have been higher level. What is... that's water. What is over here? Anything? No, just a pillar of nothing. Is there anything here? Nope. Okay, I can't fall down there. Good. I don't want to fall down. These guys again. How much do I have? 12 out of 22. Let's... this guy. Here we go. Kamehameha time. Like really, you can't Can't tell me that's not a Kamehameha. That is absolutely a Kamehameha. Of course, they're not going to say it's a Kamehameha because of copyright restrictions. This dude straight up just said he wanted to try to kick me, and it's like, no, I'll just move out of the way. He's making absolutely intelligent evasion decisions. Give him the Repo instead. Get the Street Fighter action going on there. But, okay. Dude! Oh my god, what is with the level ups? I'm getting scared here. I don't want to be over leveled to the point that I just body every fight ahead. Then that would kind of take the enjoyment out of the game. What the hell is that? Is that a boss? I don't know if that's a boss. Can I... Special options? I don't have any special options. Booster? Okay, you can booster as well. Use it for fuel. No attack. I'm wondering what that booster does. 'Cause, like, I barely have any, and... Oh, okay. I guess I'll charge. Does that, like, technically increase my damage? I don't really see much of a change because it was already doing that much damage to begin with. And that actually seems weaker than before. I'll have to look into that later. For now, we're just gonna get through. Ooh, no, we got +2s on those. I definitely want to switch that out. Now, here I am saying that I don't want to level up and be too powerful, and instead I'm giving them more strength because why not? I suppose it's a different thing when I'm literally so over leveled that the equipment won't even matter versus being low leveled and just having the equipment for the sake of survival. Yeah, it doesn't look... Okay, yeah, I can't... Oh, wait, no, I can. I can jump in these. Yeah, that's a wall. Okay. Well, I figure I'm probably going to get attacked by that. No, I'm not. That's weird. What is this thing doing here? Is this a boss? I have to know. Here, number 3. Tell current situation. Oh, it's an informational thing. And bury husbands. And essentially, it's just an informational thing. There's stones of milk. Okay. Okay, so that thing was deliberately left there for the sake of explanation of certain things. We're all the way over here. Probably gonna want us to jump up there, aren't they? Yes, they are. But you give me exploration options, so there's probably gonna be treasure somewhere. I'm gonna want that treasure. Thank God we can actually run in this game. It's very, very helpful. Where does this lead to? It's obviously not where we're supposed to be going, but this is an alternative pathway. And yes, this is going back towards the beginning area. I have to wonder, where is this going to lead me? Oh, these guys again. Oh, stop with the tickle time. I'm not interested in the tickle time. Fine, fine. You want tickle time? I'll give you my own tickle time. You're not the only one with tentacles, dude. You know, it's just such a shame that it's called Raigeki, and and yeah, I mean, yeah, it does mean thunder in Japanese, and just it sounds like it would be such a cool ability, you know, as far as the name of it, and yet all I get is just a couple of punches and a kick. That's kind of sad. Like, I don't want to say that I'm let down, but I'm kind of let down by that. And the damn ability that's it's literally a freaking Kamehameha. It's just called Charge Shot. Like, it sounds so generic. What the hell is that? Well, let's kick it in the head, and that apparently does nothing. Oh god. Oh! Oh, no, that's bad. That's bad. Oh god. We got Ether Machine. We gotta do the Kamehameha on him, because I'm not trusting that. What'd it do? What'd it do? Is it gonna kill him? Please tell me it's gonna do something to him. Well, it did something at least, but... this thing is barely taking any damage. But I dodged at least, so that's good. Let's hit the booster. Yeah, I think that might be the solution here, because that's... so, okay, so it's like some kind of bug that took over. Still doing 0 damage. That's weird. Like, the initial attacks do nothing, but the total attacks can actually damage, because the normal attacks aren't doing anything. But I have to attack in order to build up my AP in order to actually do something. Yeah, this thing has a lot of health. And I'm running low on EP, so I'm gonna want to recharge that at some point. But I gotta give him the Kamehameha, because that seems to be the hardest hitting thing that I have. And this thing is not dead. Man, I wonder if I have any scan options. Okay, what does he do? Okay, well that at least hopefully does something that's worth it. Like, this almost feels like a boss fight, but it's not giving me the boss fight music. It's just it's like a regular enemy. I'm running low on fuel. That's bad. Very bad. But at least he's not fucking with Faye, so I have that much at least. And Evasion is down, but that's not changing how much damage we're actually doing to it. Is it finally... Oh! To think that that's just a regular enemy, that was like... I think it had more health than a regular boss. That's crazy. And like, because I'm in the gear, I cannot run from battles, so I have to fight that thing. And because it didn't give me the boss battle music, I have to figure that it's a regular enemy. Which means that's probably not the only encounter that I'm going to run into it with one of those things. And that kind of worries me. Please not another one. Please not another one. Please not another one. Oh, to think that I'd actually be thankful to see these things. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I don't necessarily have to actually do that much to them, so... It's just weird that the initial attack does 0 damage. Like, I could understand that it would technically add up over time, yeah, but... Oh, this is a really long path. Please tell me that there's actually something worthwhile having gone through here for. Because it just seems so odd that I would be led on essentially a wild goose chase for nothing. Did I literally just circle around back to where I started? Don't think I did, because down there... Yeah, no. Down there is where I started, but... This... Where does this... Okay, so I went... Oh, no, this is where I'm supposed to go, but... I think there was another pathway before I decided to go this way. And I know I should not care about it, because more than likely there wasn't another pathway. Now I'm just conflating things, but... My inquisitive nature wants me to know. I have to find out. So here we go. Here we go, wasting more time. Alright, but I'm second guessing myself, and it's gonna bother me if I don't find out. I just hope that if I'm going to be attacked by anything, it's those squid-looking things and not the fly, because I cannot run from battle in the gears. Or those guys, yeah, I'll accept the fight from those guys too. Perfectly fine. Like, they always miss the initial attack, but... Okay, well, maybe they don't always miss the initial attack. See, and again, that's why I questioned the capabilities, because see, the first attack does 20 damage, and then that bleeds all the way up to 141, which is full combo damage. But when I was fighting the fly thing, the first attacks always did nothing. Oh. I just have to wonder, did I make the right decision? Should I have done this? Okay, so now I came up here, and then there... please no fly, please no... Oh. Hey, it's those guys again! Oh, oh, no, no. I'm out of fuel. Oh, crap. I did not even realize that. Totally not paying attention. Wow, yeah, I'm so out of fuel. Okay, so while you're trying to shoot at a Gundam with a rifle, I mean, obviously you're not gonna do any damage. Can I just... Oh, I actually can escape. I mean, I haven't really been given the options to escape before, but... Yeah, now here they are. Okay, so we got past that. Went through here. And now here's the part where I question what was over here, because I know I went that way, and that led me to where I'm supposed to go. I can save, I can save! Or I can get trapped in a battle. Yeah, that works too. Okay, that's yeah, perfectly fine. Charge, because I need the fuel. Really was not paying attention to the fact that I've been burning through so much fuel. Mostly because that punch attack actually looked, well, not the Raigeki, but the other one actually looked pretty nice. But yeah, it certainly does seem like the speed at which I input combos, it does play a factor in being able to pull off these combos, which now that I'm learning that, this is certainly making the combat a lot more interesting, because I can only imagine that there's going to be certain situations and future battles where I can either make an attempt at assault, or I can try to combo, or they might pull off the old, well, hey, there's, you know, a boss that goes into a certain mode where you shouldn't attack it with, like, either at all, or you shouldn't attack it with, like, combos or certain special abilities. So the fact that we're even able to utilize, yeah, I need to store. Yep, there we go. You know, I'm okay. The game wants me to go there because that's where the dude was obviously pointing out, but the fact that I'm here. Oh, there's the barrier wall. That's what's essentially holding all the sand back from flowing in here and flooding this place. But now that I know what is over here on this second pathway, I can actually go back to where I was and find out what that little satellite thing was all about. Oh, I don't want to fall off. Do not want to fall off. That would be bad. I'd have to do this all over again for a third time. What am I getting attacked by? Please no fly. Thank you. Damn, I'm still low on fuel. Yeah, okay, now we're really running low on fuel. I have to wonder, is there an item that we have, or that we get, that can refuel our gears? let's see here. Oh, can we literally just like... Oh, okay. Interesting. Does it take that into account? Yes, it does. And look, he looks so tiny. Oh, this might be a bad thing though, because yeah, look, he's so small, and these things are absolutely massive. Please run, please run. Thank you. Oh, especially... Oh god, oh god, oh no. I definitely want to get back into the gear, because ooh, that's a bad idea, especially if I run into that fly thing again. Yeah, no, we definitely want to get back in that. I can only imagine trying to fight that fly thing without our gear. I mean, the fact that our normal attacks were doing nothing to it while I was in the gear just kind of makes me scared that, you know, it'd be even worse off not being in the gear. Okay, well, I can just hold left then and scale along the wall to get through this. That's fine. Please, please, Mr. Fly, leave me alone. Please don't. Oh, thank you. That's the thing, I'm not using... I mean, do I sit here and deliberately recharge my fuel if I booster? Oh no, God, that cost me fuel. I don't want to. I'm trying to regain fuel, not use it up. Well, I suppose I should actually deal with one of them at least. So it seems like under booster, my ATB actually goes faster. Okay, that much I suppose I can take into account. Charge. Can I undo the booster? Okay, yeah. Okay, I can. Okay. So I guess under the booster, anything you do, even charging, costs you fuel to do. But it's nice to know that you can actually technically disable it from occurring. Yeah, I was not paying attention to all the mayhem that I was causing. That I actually damn near depleted my resources. So I have to sit here and rebuild them. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a faster way to do it, but at the moment I don't have the knowledge or access to that. So I'm having to go about this the roundabout way in order to be able to prepare myself for any possible boss battles that are going to happen in the near future. Because we've been here long enough to know that why would they throw us into a new zone if we weren't going to end up in a boss fight? For such is the nature of RPGs. It doesn't necessarily guarantee that there's going to be a boss battle just because we're in a new area, but I would rather be prepared for a boss fight and not have one than not prepare and get my ass handed to me again in a boss fight. because I have technically died in this game once, and that was like very, very early on. Mostly because of my own hubris and wanting to know what would happen in certain scenarios. And, you know, as the saying goes, fuck around and find out. Well, found out. Like, you know, honestly, I can't believe that I'm actually doing this. Okay, now he's fully charged. He can build up. Can I... Is there an option? There should be an option to defend. Or something, no? Special options? Yeah, none of us has special options. So, no, I don't want a booster. Just going to attack then. Okay, allow him. Well, he's dead now. Well, I got majority of my field back at least. Not all of it, but enough. And we're gaining levels like crazy. And like I say, I'm really hoping that's affecting the gear more than it is the characters. Or hopefully the gear isn't tied to the characters. So anyway, we make our way back around. Because curiosity beckons me to question, what is this? Why was it so prominently pointed out that I needed to get to it? Great Hall, sand sensor. Okay. Bro, don't tell me I just did all that for nothing. Oh. I guess I just did all that for nothing. But I had to know. I simply had to know. Please, no fly, no fly, no fly. I'm gonna charge up because I can. And once again, these pathetic little sandmen, they're trying to assault the Gundam with a rifle. Sure, that only did 5 damage, but the fact that it's a massive machine that it was coming from... And he just straight up kicked me in the shins. I mean, being kicked in the shins as it is actually kind of annoying. 4 of them. They keep charging. Only gonna cost me. Wow. That. Oh my god, that was actually kind of sad. Charge. No, we're gonna charge. Yeah, you're. I don't. See, that's a little bit more understandable, but the fact that he just straight up punches him, that's kind of funny. And it's not even like a really like, you know, assaulting fist. He just like so lackadaisical, like has absolutely no interest in actually wanting to assault this man. Yeah, it just looks so silly. Like he's not punching him, he's giving him the bro fist, just like. Can't believe that. 3 times around and like, wow. Well, I guess that's what happens when you just have to know. Just really, I'm praying that I don't get assaulted by that giant fly again. It just seems so weird that it attacked me at all, and it essentially had the health of a boss, and it was not a boss. It's a little terrifying to even encounter anything like that. Especially considering that my resources were so low. Now we can go over here. All right, what's going on? So there's somebody living here that obviously has to overlook the situation. Hmm. I kind of like this old dude's design. He's got those like those special eyebrows that are just more powerful than anything else. So it's a very it's a distinctive character trait. Well, he knows that about the gears at least. Of course, why wouldn't he? Because he's like literally in. Yeah, we did. It's absolutely. Well, we didn't really fall. It's more like we got dragged down. Oh, see. Okay, yeah. Def straight up. Straight up, old dude was just like, yeah, he's very wise and knowledgeable. It's just the fact that he, from sound alone, that he could tell that the legs specifically. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, it's starting to hit too hard. I Balthazar. Yeah, here we go. Here come the Chrono Trigger references. Please, can we go back to calling him Balthazar? I don't want to call him Old Man Ball. Then that makes me think of other things, and I don't want to think about that. A Fossiger. Collect. Okay. He said it. He said it. I have to know. This is just it's. There's all these linguistics that are being thrown around that I need to know about. Is this an actual word? Yeah, well, yes, it is. According to Merriam-Webster, fossick is a verb. It is to search for gold or gemstones, typically by picking over abandoned workings, or basically to rummage about. So, fossicker, aka a rummager, he's an avid collector of things. The origin of the word fossick. The first people to fossick, in the oldest and still current meaning of the word, back in the 1850s, were picking over abandoned mining excavations in Australia and New Zealand in search of gold or gemstones. But within a few decades, fossick was being used more generally to mean to search about or to rummage. Fossick, as we know it, is native of Down Under, but it may have its origins in a word known to immigrants from the United Kingdom, the dialect term fussack, meaning to bustle about or to fidget. Okay. Its etymology comes from the English dialect fossick, to ferret out. And first known use was in 1852, and the meaning defined at intransitive sense one. Yeah, that's essentially, yeah. Okay, so it derives from the sense of being a minor, so that make they're using correct terminology at least. So you gotta give it to them for introducing new words to my vernacular that I will immediately start using for absolutely no reason for maybe about a week or two, and then I'll just completely forget about it. Oh, why am I like this? But no, this is yep, stalactite. I guess yeah. Then stalactites are. See, I always get it confused as stalactites and stalagmites, and which ones are the ones that hang from the ceiling, and which ones are the ones that build up from the ground. I'm guessing considering that he said stalactites, those are the ones that hang from the ceiling because Bart had mentioned. Uh, well, I think it was either Bart or Faye had mentioned that there's uh, the word ceiling, like one of the very first lines that they spoke or they thought about when we got to this area. But he collects fossils. I'm pleasantly surprised that they actually have a formal respect for him because he's talking about fossils and not a single one of them have referred to him as a fossil. But if I say that now and like the next line that they say is going to be them comparing him to the fossils, that's going to be sad. That's kind of disrespectful. Well, yeah, they seem to become like more evolved, I guess one could say. I mean, that's just based on the terrible pixelation that I can see, which that was another thing that I learned about from I'm over here giving them a shout out from Tragic on Twitch's stream last night is that with these older games. Currently, I'm using a converter box to go from the red, white, yellow to HD, but it's really doing more of a disservice to the visual because rather than convert the video into I guess it's doing it more as a one for one rather than what should be done is utilizing an upscaler for that to get more of a better visual with the game. But at the time, when I got it, I didn't really know anything about like the upscaling and whatnot. But the fact that I learned about that from Tragic on Twitch's stream last night, that's information that's going to be in my head. I'm gonna have to look into the possibility of getting an upscaler and hopefully being able to give the game a better visual. But I mean, either way, I'm still enjoying the game because it's not so much about the visuals as it is the gameplay and the story itself. So I'm still appreciative of the fact that I learned something last night. So again, thank you, Tragic on Twitch or Tragic, whatever moniker that you wish to go by. Um, yeah, I learned something new and I'm thankful for that. And hopefully there's more that I can learn and I'll be able to bring an even better production for your viewing pleasure. Yep, see, Faye knows, he knows. There's something different. Yeah, human beings just suddenly appeared. Well, here we go. We're getting into those more the more higher functioning concepts that are littered throughout this story. Oh, here comes the music. Yep. There's the religious references. they're going to be littered throughout the entire game. I'm not entirely sure what the reasoning behind having such symbolisms and references were. I can only hope that they did a that they had a better reason to utilize said concept than the guy that did Evangelion. Because I mean, he did Evangelion because, and he included like all the religious iconography and references and stuff in that show because he thought they were like they either looked cool or they sounded cool. Though that was literally the only reason why he included them. Versus something like this, where it actually goes into the mythos behind the the religious influences and actually utilizes them in a way that has more meaning than oh it looks cool. So yeah, this is the eating of the apple driven out of Eden. They use the wisdom to make giants, which are the gears. Okay, not only is this the idea of Adam and Eve being in the Garden of Eden and eating of the eating from the fruit from the tree of wisdom, and God having banished them from Eden for doing so. Uh, Now that the humans are on the earth, they create giants and they plan to challenge the God himself. It's it's like a reference to Greek mythology, um, where you have the Titans that challenge the gods. Interesting. No, no, I want to know more. Please. Please, sir, tell me more. I must. Bathroom? Yep. You don't want to do that. Yeah, there. You don't want to break it down. Too strong. What do we have to... Sand sense, okay. Okay, so now I actually have to go to the sensor? After I did, like... After I went a while and ran around the whole area 3 times, now I actually have to go to the sensor. Wow. Wait. No. He did not say turn off the switch. He said turn off the switch is, which implies multiple. Two places. Well, I know where there's one. But where's the other one? Yo, let's go. Oh, man. So I guess this is like a rest point now. Oh, he's not just gonna give a... Okay. Well, understandable, considering that he lives down here, and how many people technically actually make their way deliberately here. Well, I know where one of them is. Where's the other one? Yeah, I know where that one is. Road from which you can see the waterfalls. Northwest from the place where the gear is. Ah, okay. that's fine. No, I need to. Let's ask him about that. Give the good engine. Yep. Ain't that much, I know. Okay. Okay, so he basically told us stuff that I have already come to learn via actually fighting. Yeah, I need to. Ooh, changing the engine. Tune up. Engine. How much do. Well, no, I have yeah. A lot of money there. 6 output. 1200, okay. Well, I'm currently stuck at 4, so let's, yeah. Let's upgrade that. Frame. What is. I gain HP. Fuel. Yes, let's restore. Armor. Nice. Buy. Weapons? He has no weapons. Parts. No, I already have those. Okay. Wait, no, 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 no. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I didn't see the R1, L1 buttons till the last second. Oh, let me upgrade. Let me upgrade Bart's stuff. Bart. Bartholomew. Tune up. No, not yet. It's the 6 output. Frame. That's a lot of HP. Okay, now that we have all that upgraded, now we fuel. What do we got? Any weapons? Still no weapons. Parts? No, I already have those. So yeah, no, we're good. Okay, cool. We've got some upgrades. Got a lot more lore about the world itself. And I now have a clear objective. So that's well, let me save while I can. All right, and no, 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 oh god, oh man, I was about to overwrite my Star Ocean 2 save file. That would have been bad. Okay. All right, well, we got that far. I think I'm gonna go. Hold on a moment. What did we worry about? But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here. Minute mate. Wow, we made a lot of character progress. Started out with Faye at level what 10, 11, and now we're at level 17. And I've got my gear, and I've upgraded. Well, the first bit of upgrade that I'm able to do with my gear now, and we're starting to get more of the big picture of the game's mythos being explained and revealed. And there's a lot of behind the scenes character development that's happening with the Doctor and his compatriots that were not really well. Faye as a character, you know, that information is not being relayed to him, but it's being relayed to us. So from what I remember about good suspense and storytelling was from uh what's his name? Alfred Hitchcock. Uh, the best example of that would be what was it? I don't remember the name of the movie that it was, but it had Jimmy Stewart in it, and the initial concept is that two people are sitting, they're sitting like in front of a table talking to each other, and underneath the table is an explosive device. We as the viewers know that, but the two characters that are conversing don't know that information. And the idea that the device could go off at any moment, it ups the tension to when either one of them discover that the device is there or that they don't, and we're left in the idea of peril of, it's that response of like in horror films where the antagonist is chasing the person, or they're sneaking around trying to get the person, but the person doesn't know that the antagonist is there. It's that sense of suspense that really draws you into the story. So I already liked the story as it was, but now the fact that we're getting the bigger picture of what's going on, but it's not being relayed to our main character, it's gonna be interesting when he finds out. I just hope I'm not leveling up too fast, because it seems like I'm getting a lot of experience for what are essentially trash battles. But in any case, yeah, I feel like we've made enough progress for today. Um, Considering I only started only 2 hours ago. That's I don't know. It's this game it's kind of making me lose track of time, because I feel like I'm doing a lot, despite the fact that in real time there's it's not really been a lot of time that's passed. So it's, if you're not already playing this game and you're into JRPGs and retro games as it is as a whole, I would definitely recommend playing this for yourself. We got a raid yesterday from Captain Kappa 04. Let's go ahead and give him a shout out, since I spell this correctly. Captain Kappa 04. God, I hope that's, yeah. Give a shout out to Captain Kappa 04, who himself was also playing Xenogears. From what he relayed to me yesterday, he was basically on his way towards getting to the second disc. So he's a lot further along than I am. I happened to catch his stream a little bit earlier before I decided to stream today, and I know he was working on some of the content that's further along. I didn't really have much of a context with it because I'm not that far in the story, but the fact that I'm meeting people that are also either playing this game for the first time or have played it and really love it is just, it's nice to be able to meet new people who have like-minded interests. So again, I do thank you again for the raid yesterday and for bringing your people in, and I'm just really loving being able to stream, because it's not just for me. It's not just me playing a game. It's I'm experiencing something new, being able to share those experiences with you all, and I get to meet new people, make new acquaintances that hopefully will blossom into new friendship. But who knows? Only time will tell, really. But ultimately, I do thank you all for giving me the opportunity to be able to provide a time of entertainment for you all. But once again, I'm Avon059. You can hit me up. Well, obviously, if you want to drop me a follow here on Twitch, you can also follow me on Twitter. Got my socials up there at Avon059. I'm gonna be exporting this over to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/apenall059. Uh, if you didn't happen to catch the live stream, well, the playthrough will be there probably tomorrow afternoon, because YouTube likes to take its time in um, exporting not just SD but HD video for this. So now I can't really complain about that, because I'm not paying for my stuff to be hosted. So they're doing it out of, I don't know, whatever obligations that they have to me as a content creator. But that aside, I like the fact that Twitch isn't my only avenue for displaying my adventures through the various games that I'm playing and the content that I'm coming up with. But well, yeah, you can just catch me over there, here on Twitch, over on Twitter at Avenol59, or Joe Plays Games X. That's that's another way you can find me there. They're all under the same profile anyway. But that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in today. I do appreciate all the views and the visits and the new friends and all the follows and just all the interaction with you all. It's just you the viewers, you make this more worthwhile to me, because it's not just me playing games. I get to share something that I love with you all, and I hope that the things that I love are entertaining to you, that maybe I bring that level of interest to what I'm doing, that maybe you want to get into it too, because it's always nice to have more people to share in something that you love. But in any case, I'm rambling on. I should just go now. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you again. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. So y'all have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.